Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday edition of the Mortdog stream. I'll be your host, Mr. Mortdog. Denoista, cheers. Alright. Mirage is Spellblade. Do 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 do. 3 gold start, which means you can buy out the shop. Nice. Have I watched Stranger Things 4? Yep, it was great. I liked it. Little much going on, but overall solid 9 out of 10. First stream I've tuned into, happy to finally be here. Welcome, glad you could join us. Hope you have a great day today. Me too. I hope I have a great day too, but thank you. How am I? I'm doing good. You guys will laugh, but you know how every time I finish a Pepsi, I have to go get a new Pepsi? My wife got me this tiny little mini fridge that's now sitting right over there that only holds 6 cans of soda. But it holds 6 cans of soda, so... Too funny. Bobo TFT, appreciate the tier 1. Rafa Pousk, appreciate the 6 months. Hello, sir. Off-topic question. Do you watch any anime or any cartoon series? If so, any titles you like a lot? Off and on. I mean, like, I liked Full Metal Alchemist, for example. But I haven't watched any lately. I'm too slow. I mean, Best Friends is probably the play. Rich Get Richer isn't bad, though, either, with this gold start. Let's do Rich Get Richer from this point. I have an idea from this point, so... $16, $17, $20. 20 gold. Let's do the full China strat here. Technically, this is a little stronger to buy the Braum, but eh. Alright, cool, let's see. Sorry. That was a fast turn and I missed an opportunity at Shimmer Scale, but oh well. Farley sucks. Is it a bug that Guildheart doesn't give Omnivamp, or is it intended? It is intended. That's how it works. No bug. Cool. Zelik, appreciate the 2 months. Hey Mort, do you know about Pike Bug when he was reset without even killing a unit? Yep, we're aware of that bug. Have you played Whisper Deja? It's fun. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to play it recently, but yes, that is a very good strat. Cool. I just got 2 Tactician Crown and an item and gold at 5-7. Yep, that can happen. Alright, so we're gonna lost streak through the stage and have a ton of gold. Should be good here. Cool. Alright, just trying to catch up. How much would you say that TFT is luck and skill? You can't really quantify it. Luck isn't a number. You can't be like, ah yes, TFT is 38% luck, 48% skill, 17% power of will. No, that's not how it works. There are elements of luck. There are non-elements of luck. It's like poker. How much would you say poker is luck? And 100% reason to remember the name. Exactly. Alright, well I haven't hit anything that makes me stronger. Alright, we're chilling. Just had a game with Deja with Zanya and it kept canceling her wave intended. I don't think that's intended. I haven't seen that happen though. Would be curious to see that. Can you sort best Stranger Things seasons from worst to best? Not off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and remember. Like, I remember season 2 being kind of meh. But other than that, I'd have to go back and think about it. How do you play on CN server? You get your pals at 10 cent to give you an account. That's really the only reason. The only way. Do I speak Chinese? Nope. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can grab a rod. A rod would be ideal here. Spatula's not bad either, though. I could just take the spatula. It's a little greedy to grab the spatula. Let's grab the rod. Am I in China? No, I'm at home. I'm at home. Do I speak another language? Nope. Nope, I'm not that cool. Can Zoe ult which summons Ivern crit with Jeweled Gauntlet? Yes. The spell can crit, yes. See, people don't realize it, but Zoe, when you have a golem out and you summon the golem again, you slam, and the damage is massive. Technically, this might be a tiny bit stronger, but we want to lose anyway, so even if it is stronger, I'll just stay like this. I kind of want to lose, so... I probably shouldn't have even made the Ginsu's, because we want to lose. Like, I might accidentally win this fight. Okay, good, we didn't. Kill Kiana? Nice. Perfect. Perfect! Sweet! Oh, someone! Appreciate the 3 months, thank you. Why are you playing on the Chinese server? Why not? Why not? Karma will work in next patch. Karma works now. I've seen Karma do very well. If you're asking, will all the, like, fizzle bugs be fixed with her? Probably not. Probably not. Oh. We're at 8 Leonas. 8 Leonas without rolling once. Neat. Hey, Amaret, why did you make Shimmer Scale such a crackhead comp? I always force it if I get the chance, because it's so fun to play for me. I either go first or 8th. I mean, mission accomplished. We think that TFT needs to have one of those, I'll use your word, crackhead comps in every set. So I'm glad that some people feel like it, that it is a crackhead comp. I hope we lose this. I should have taken out the Yone to lose this fight. See, this is what I get for not concentrating, but I should have taken out Yone. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh well, we'll start win streaking from here. That only cost me 6 gold. Ow. Either way, we have 8 Leonas. I'm not going to complain about 8 Leonas. If I don't drop any more gold, I'm going to sell Aatrox. Somebody got a dragon. Let's see who got the first dragon. Wait, where'd it go? I heard it. Did somebody put it in and then sell it? Oh well. I don't see it now. Armor for Sunfire, thank you. Got my gold, that's an Aatrox. Nice. Okay, we're a little low on items though. Have you read the Reddit? Have I read Clear TFT's Reddit post about Cannoneer? Yeah, kind of had some pretty flawed logic, so... yeah. Alright, let me dive... I want to see if I can find this Leona without going too deep down the hole. And And yes, I know I have Rich Get Richer. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Alright, Jodup Jop, appreciate the 4 months. A Racing Ghost, appreciate the 18 months. Cheers to 18. Do we ever see Fiddle making it back into TFT? Oh, for sure. For sure. There will be some day where Fiddle comes back. We'll do this, then we'll do the other one. Alright, looking for something good here to actually get some combat power, late game specialists, tiny titans. We probably just tiny titans here so we can keep rolling. Do I actually want Volibear here? I don't think I do. I think the Shimmer Scale's a bait at this point. Two Zayas now. Alright, I've been baited by the Leona. I can't find the Leona. As soon as I hit Leona 3, we're gonna at least go to level... Actually, I should go to level 6 now and try to find the Yones. Close one. No big deal. Kill the Thresh? Alright, fine. Can you explain why Treasure Dragon is very unlikely to stay? We can't keep taking every set mechanic and keep it permanent. The game will get very overloaded very quickly. So, don't really want to do that. Hey Mort, why TFT China is the only one that gets some exclusive cosmetics? They do not get exclusive cosmetics. Fight for the Golden Spatula does. I just said I should level. Why am I rolling? Stop rolling. Oh my god. 6 Leonas. 6 Aatroxes. God, I have to keep rolling. I have too many things. Fight for the Golden Spatula, which is their mobile version, gets exclusive cosmetics because it's a different game and they can build them quicker. But by the way, I have 100 health. I'm totally gonna win this. Go, Yone, go! Go, Yone, go! Nice. The and Josh, appreciate the 3 months. Thank you. Alright, we're last pick. What we actually want is parts of Quicksilver, but I can't take the Leona because that'll be my Leona and the glove will be stuck. The and Josh, appreciate the 3 months. Otherwise, we want parts of Gunblade. And we're gonna get nothing we want. That's a shame. Alright, well, that means we're just taking this. Dum, 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 boom, dum. Seven, 7, 8. Okay. Come on, I gotta hit soon. I can't stay here long. Do you think any element of choice will remain in the last stage of PvP? Any element of choice? Maybe. It's possible. Not currently, but it's possible. Bet you hit Aatrox before Leona? That sounds right. I can't go much longer because we gotta keep up with the pace of the lobby. So. Decent loss. Hey Mort, my brother introduced me to you and wanted to know if you had any tips for me as I'm a beginner to TFT. My tips are pretty generic at that point, which is just enjoy the game. Don't stress out too much. Is TFT profitable? Yes, TFT is profitable. Oh god. I got some copy pastes. Hang on. Well, you were right. I hit Aatrox before I hit the others. Alright, we'll get Tarek later. I need to start leveling up. Probably at least go to 6, find an Olaf. Good song. Alright, request game song. What do we got here? Alright. Nice. Oh, come on. 2 Thresh casts? Are you kidding me? It's fine. Joined by his friend Kent, Mort gazes out over the meta. A patch has once again been released, but Mort wonders if the suffering will truly end. Was the team's dream of a world in which streamers and devs live together in peace merely a dream? The price of peace is often high. Mort thinks to himself, who or what must be sacrificed for it to become reality? And when the time comes, we'll be able to do it. The future holds the answers, or... Jesus. That's pretty good. Very Mega Man vibe. Alright, well I'm gonna start losing now if I don't hit Yone pretty quickly. That's a bunch of gold. That is not a piece of what we're looking... Oh god, these items are bad. These items are not great. Yone, Shen, Olaf. That gives me 4 warrior. Am I actually playing Thresh from this spot? I don't think so. Nice. Okay. Has anyone on the China server recognized you yet? Not that I can tell. If they have, I don't know about it. Okay, good win. Hey Mort, please help me understand what happened with mages and the meta, because I legit don't understand. Nami got buffed and reverted, which I get, like last patch, and before that a lot of people said Ryze is terrible, don't click him, and stuff like that. Hang on. Oh god, that's a warrior heart. I probably shouldn't take this warrior heart, but I'm going to. Because if I can grab like a Yasuo off... Ooh, that was nice. A Yasuo off Carousel, that'll be really big. Sorry, I want to answer this question. Hang on. I will get to this question. Nice. One more. If I can find one more Yone, we'll be super strong. Okay. People said Ryze don't click him, stuff like that. After the patch, he suddenly became OP, and even after the Nami hotfix, he still had to be nerfed, and I still see a ton of people play mages after the B patch. What happened exactly? Did the Corki Xayah nerf put mages in a good spot? Yeah, I think... So the Corki Xayah nerf helped for sure, but in addition, I think a lot of times what happens is when something gets OP, people then start to learn how to play it and optimize it, and then when they learn how to play it and optimize it, they realize it was actually good the whole time. I think mages and Ryze in particular were a good example of this, where Ryze was always quite good. So, alright, back to the normal playlist, by the way. But yeah, I think Ryze was one of those champions that has always been pretty good, people just didn't realize it. So, and as you see here, as I'm losing to a Ryze. If you actually do the math on Ryze's ability, I think Ryze is incredibly flawed as a champion. Okay, now we need to just level up. Like crazy. If I find a Thresh real quick... Oh god, whatever. I'm just gonna level up. If I can find a Thresh, I'll take out the Olaf, but that gives me Bruiser at least. Why you say Ryze is flawed? Do the math on his ability. Figure out how much his ability hits for. You will be kind of shocked. Alright, well we need the Yasuo. If we find a Yasuo, this game's over. We need a Rod off Carousel. Eventually, we will get through this. Thank you. There is a Yasuo, we won't get it. We want the Rod, and we need parts of Quicksilver. Alright, I need a cloak and a rod. Or 2 cloaks. A cloak and a rod, or 2 cloaks, or I'm in trouble. A cloak and a rod, or 2 cloaks, or I'm in trouble. His damage output is kind of exponential, right? Because it's more orbs with every damage cast. Well, it's not only more orbs, it's more damage based on his mana cost, because his mana cost goes up. So it's incredibly exponential. It's ridiculously exponential. Astral Comp. Yeah, see the problem is as soon as Yone gets targeted early, because I don't have any healing or Quicksilver, he's just going to die too quickly. I should try to position him on the other side, I think. Meanwhile, Varus gets to do the same amount of damage, but from a safe distance. How about Prismatic Mirage Unity? Mirage Unity would probably not be great. Like, you try to do this? He just keeps getting targeted too quickly. Jinx 3 at the bottom. 52 to level. Hey Mort, loving the game. I was wondering why TFT data gets released publicly, like which teams are doing well. Would the game not be more varied if everyone had to figure it out for themselves? People would get the data anyway. We're in 2020, you know, people will figure that stuff out. Do I wish people weren't sheep and copy the data? Yes. As time and time has been proven again that the data is not always correct, but don't really have a choice there. See, so we're in a game, by the way, where the champions are good. It's the items that we're struggling with. Our items... We have this Yone without the items we need, which is just frustrating. God. Alright, Treasure Dragon. Cloak and a rod, or 2 cloaks. Cloak and a rod, or 2 cloaks, or a Quicksilver. No. Cloak, no. Two cloaks. We take it. 2 cloaks. Okay, so now all we need is a Yasuo. If we get a Yasuo, we get a massive power spike. That's literally the only thing we need is a Yasuo. Huh. Cute. Actually, you know what? I think I have to play this because it'll give us more odds for Yasuo. And yeah, I'll try to save for 9, but I don't think we're going to make it. Alright, well at least Yone has Quicksilver now, so we should be in a much better spot, so... Sweet. We finally have our Yone items. Yone should be hard to kill now. Let's go. Give tier to Bard? Agree. Hey Mort, are there any plans to bring back older sets? Someday. It's on the list for someday. Still on the Ryze topic, isn't it actually bad then that a unit needs to be this strong for mages to be viable? Yeah. Yes, that is bad. You are right. That is bad. Olaf over Aatrox for Bruiser plus Scale Scorn? Well, not that I put the item on it, but... I mean, the Scale Scorn wouldn't matter, and the Olaf isn't that beefy. I would have to put the Thieves' Gloves on Taric, which is kind of not great, but... I think we're just fine as is. I think it's fine. I think you could make the argument that 2 Guardians should come out here, and that actually I should run like 2 Mystic, because a Thresh one and a Braum one isn't doing a whole lot. That would be actually where I would probably make the argument. Where did my team go? Ryze is an unhealthy champion. I want him gone. Why am I stunned so much? Oh, nice. Nice. Still won, though. That was an annoying fight. There's also a world here where I take out 2 Guardian and put this in. I could take out Bard and put this and this. Yeah, the extra AP is okay. Let's do that. Is it really worth the 3 AP? Yeah, it kind of is, to be honest. Because the more AP makes Yone do more, which makes him heal more. Because Yone is kind of our entire fight, so... If I'm wrong, can always switch back. Frickin' Yone. Ugh, Varus is an annoying champion. Oh, come on! Yes! That was close. That was close. Oh god, please. Okay, Hurricane's an item nobody wants, right? Hurricane's an item nobody wants? Hurricane's an item nobody wants. I'm gonna act like I don't want it. I'm gonna act like I don't want it and hope he falls for it. God damn it. Oh! Oh, we got it! We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Okay, so that means we take this back out. That's 6 warrior. Let's put this in for now. 6 warrior's huge. Okay. 6 warrior is a massive, 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 massive upgrade here. Time to find Nunu? Eh. If anything, now that we hit the 6 warrior, I might just go back to 4 Guardian. Not really seeing any big... Oh god, that was close. We still win this, but really annoying. That's close. Tri-Fury, 26 months old. Congrats. It's super warm here, so it must cool down by watching you drink. Cheers, Pyre. These fights are a little closer than I'd like them to be. Hey Mort, obviously you are working on PST TFT, but I must know if iOS TFT will remove the 30 FPS cap. It is sad to play with 30 FPS. Not anytime soon. Maybe someday, but not anytime soon. Yeah, it's all these Varuses. These Varuses are annoying. Hello? Okay. Well, that was a nice lag spike. What's the ping? It had shot up there for sure. Yeah. We still have this problem where ranged AD champs are all a little too strong. 6 Warrior doesn't seem that strong. Yeah, it almost feels like it's bugged, because I am not seeing the big crits I would expect, but it's a shame. Fulgetra, appreciate the 17 months. It's been a wild ride. Thanks for being a pillar of the community. No problem. Okay, you guys gotta stop typing paragraphs in these must-answer questions. I can't keep up with them. 357. Yeah, the 6 Warrior does not look that strong, does it? Like, I know it's not actually bugged, but it sure feels like it. Fucking Tri-Fury, I'm keeping your points. Year is 2029, TFT players are still waiting for old sets to come back, and asking Mort doesn't help because Mort says they can come back, but no once again. For me, I always wanted set 9 Rammus set to come back. Everyone is waiting for set 1 still. When or if this suffering or waiting will come to an end, time will only show. Seriously though, are later sets easier to bring back compared to earlier ones? Yes, earlier ones, the code's base is definitely a little rougher, so... There was an 831. Frickin' Varus gets to CC. Oh god, nice. Also Bard 2. Whew. Alright, we'll do this for now. Yes, if I see a Deja, I will put it in. Yes, I don't have a Deja right now, so yes. Big damage, big damage. Give me them warrior procs. Need those warrior procs. And we're gonna get CC'd, and we might be dead before it wears off. Okay, we got it. Whew. Whew. Tall dude, appreciate the 17 months. Morning, Mort, do you plan on participating in the Star Guardian event? I've been reading it slowly. Nothing too crazy, but I've been reading it. Alright, oh, that's a Xayah 3. Well, alright, we take a second here. Nothing wrong with second place. Nothing wrong with second place. Nothing wrong with second place. Wait, Oh! Look where Yone is. Oh no, Edge of Night. Oh, Edge of Night. Darn, that was close. That was close. Alright, Frozen Heart is probably the play. Titan's Resolve is fine. I'm gonna take Frozen Heart. If we can somehow get it on their back line. Yeah, I mean, the Edge of Night beat us there. That was unfortunate. Anything other than Edge of Night, we would have won that fight. Okay, there's the Deja. Which means this and this are out. This goes in. 6 Mirage. This out, this out, this out. Roll for Yasuo. Nice. Which means we can Frozen Heart him. Okay, we want to stay as far away from that as possible. It's probably that. Okay. It's the Ghost, so hopefully we can win this and get our second place. Frozen Heart's in a good spot. Okay. Sick. Should be our second place. Any guilty pleasure songs? The new Star Guardian song has been great. Wait, the Varus player won? How? I have questions and concerns. Does everyone at Riot hate Viego? No, I don't think so. God, there's so many questions. Can you play League on stream? Can I? Yes. Will I? No. Bard 2, that hurts. I think our positioning's fine. Yeah, I like our positioning here. If we're going to win, this is good positioning. Yone, heal up. Yone, heal up. Yone, heal up. Yone. Oh, come on! We can still win, though. It's gonna be... Fuck. Nope. Close. Close. We can win this fight, though. Ionic Spark just goes on Yasuo. Oh, were the Shio nerfs too harsh? By a tiny, tiny percent, yes. Hey Mort, I think they're well. I was curious how you felt about units that take up 2 slots on the board. I feel like while they're fun and interesting, they often seem like such a pain to get right. Yeah, they seem worth the effort, though. If we can get them right, I think it's a good thing. So we should still try to get them right. The Ionic Spark here is actually pretty good, though, because it'll help with the Yone procs getting through the front line. So it's not actually a bad hit. We're really just looking for a Deja, which isn't going to hit, so it's already now too late to hit, so let's focus on positioning. The tier goes here. I still like the positioning we had. That's the only thing I would do differently here. Yeah, I still like this. Alright, fingers crossed. Varus is stupidly OP, but... Big warrior proc, come on, we're on the back line. Oh, nice. That was huge. Yeah, we got this. We got this. And... It's a first! Let's go! What a way to start the day.